Oh shit, we got a castaway. I wish there was an easy way to tell which atlas points we've already got.
What is it?
Ah. 2 left. What haven't we done? I think we did a castaway. We haven't done fractured. So if we can hit the water. Oh, we got one. Okay. Let's just path there. 2 nodes. Gonna be a chill stream, I think. Probably just gonna cruise. Hopefully somebody jumps in, but if not, sorry, give me a sec. If not, we're just gonna keep cruising through these maps and hopefully get to probably level 90. I don't know how fast it slows down, but I do know after 90 there was a big fall off, but then in 0.3 they changed it, so I think it's probably like after 95 maybe? Not sure. Woke up pretty early today and then kind of crashed out for a midday nap. Caused me to miss the start of the race, so I might jump in or try to jump in for the next one, but pretty cool to see that Warrior's still strong for it at least. Holy shit. Perfect Essence of Abrasion is good. But I think we still corrupt that anyways, because we're not looking for that necessarily. Here we got perfect. It kept most of the ones we wanted. I'm looking for corrupted essence as well as still have yet to see a battle or a perfect battle or a perfect taste. And the weapon that we have cooking for our offhand is we still need a perfect battle for it. Haste is optional. Haste is just gonna give us onslaught. Good for map clear, but not needed. Especially, so I've been going shrines. There has been a lot of talk around the passives on the Atlas tree maybe not working out as well. I don't know. I didn't play enough before with certain mods for that to be true, but one thing has been difficult. Unrelated to the Atlas, but I haven't been able to get any ritual tablets yet. Holy. I think that was a slam while we were on shocked ground. I'll take a look at my builds. There's one point I need to swap. Let's see if this can time this. Nope. Also, not a big fan of bosses not dropping maps. So, like, we just cleared this map and didn't get one in return. We're running magic, so maybe that's why, but I don't know, we'll see. If I full clear, we get a map drop, I might start full clearing more. But right now we can buy T14s. I just want to figure out the methodology for keeping, like, guaranteeing T15s at the moment. Is this a faster cast speed map? No. Just feels like everything in here is moving quick.
I need more time.
Just gotta worry about Shadewalker. Was that? Holy shit. Why did it take so long to TP the first time? Might have been stunning it. Looks like we still got decent defenses against it, and so far it's our biggest killer. Bosses, as well as just any amount of multiplicative damage on bosses, is pretty terrifying too. But we do now have the ability to go maximum Ellie res. We got our 4th ascendancy recently, and then I also got the +5 maximum fire resistance shields, the unique. So depending on how I feel, we're going to be dropping 9% or 7% fizz, as well as a shit ton of life. So I kind of want to get not just, that would put us up to 80 maximum elemental res. I kind of want to get over that in order for me to swap, but it's a little hard right now.
I'm not ready.
Hope you unearth some ancient figurines.
Something I feel like I hadn't really put together, but when people are discussing characters like viability in game and defenses, I'm guessing they're running every single map, not necessarily worried about map mods, and thinking that's like how things should be. And it's the one thing that I'm not familiar with when we're talking about like Deadeye and other classes. Can they essentially just run every map mod? I'm not sure, but this league I was running, I wasn't running any maximum LE reduction or elemental pen. Alright, we foolish cleared and we didn't get a map. I'm not sure what guarantees it anymore. But whatever.
As expected. Of course.
Still getting a good chunk of essences. Also have a good amount of logbooks stashed. I do kind of want to eventually kill that boss again. He does drop decent lineage jewels for your auras. But last time it was pretty scary, so let me respec 1 point.
Different plan.
I didn't realize this, but we currently have... Yes, sir. Keeping it going. 90... I thought we had more evasion. Okay, so this is then probably not worth it. Just put it back on strength. We've had a few close calls. Let's actually see how this map goes. Let's fucking juice it with the mirrored rares of extra mods. Last close call on stream was just the expedition boss. And then since then it's been super chill. Getting the 4th ascendancy was surprisingly easy. I can do a little gear update as well. Our character's ridiculous. And then compared to other smiths, there's only one other guy who seems like he knows what he's doing when it comes to crafting. Outside of the shield walls, at least. I'm not familiar with the shield wall setups. I'm also back to running... I think we have 3 pieces that don't have 6 affixes on them. I could just exalt spam them, but I'm kind of waiting for the collarbones from Abyss. We dropped an ancient collarbone, but I'm not going to waste that on the items we currently have. I was just worried about the final boss. And I did get some pretty good boons, that's true. But I don't know. I think I ran a bunch of trials in 0.1, and my character just must have been shitty then, compared to how far I've come and how much more I know. We've also stacked up a good amount of fractured orbs. So we do eventually want to hit... All we would need is a really high fizz IPD roll on a magic item. And I guess we'll have to hit 4 of them on average, but once we get that base, we can craft a weapon that doesn't have reduced attack speed on it. But yeah, I missed the race today, but it seems like Warrior was still chugging along. Although I guess it's just I think they actually got 3rd and 4th, or 3rd and 5th. But Mercenaries sneaking up on people now. It's annoying.
No mana.
I think I have Mana Leech if I get hit here. Yeah, I do. Nice.
Meek creature.
A mirror traps us in an image. No longer.
Need mana.
I was playing the trials really safe, and we do have, I think we have 1 or 2 extra, so I could maybe do another today. Primarily looking for jewels. So we'd really like a max fire res jewel off the final boss. I don't know the chances of it dropping off of him, so we're probably never going to see it. But alternatively, we just need max fire rare jewels as well. I only have 1. And currently we're only going for 1 jewel socket on the tree. But we could easily, or sorry, 2. But we could easily go up to 3. Let's see the ring. I don't think I've ever gotten a decent item off of this, but we got some max life. It's whatever. Just running it for the +2 books. I think it's against the darkness.
Go on. These are our supplies. Gold is useless.
And we want it against the darkness with +1 to max fire res on notables in range. And it would cause me to swap to swap our ascendancy basically. But alright. I kind of want to swap the Atlas rounds. I'm interested in pack size specifically for ritual. Because right now we are having difficulty getting ritual tablets. Is there tablet drop chance? Ah, there is. No, that's precursor tablets. Is precursor all of them? Overseer's precursor. Okay, so it is.
Yes. Nothing is set in stone. What is it?
I might take everything off on the left side then. And we want tablets plus pack size. Oh, this is less. Fuck. Means we do remove this. Essence. We have 7? No, we have 18. Okay. Do we even want this, or can we just go? We'll go left. So I don't actually want to increase explicit modifiers. It just makes maps harder for HC right now. I think it's probably fine. Eight left over. I guess I could go left side as well. Number of rare monsters is what most people are juicing for currency, but is this here? Let's just do it. One left. Yeah. I guess we're really not running that much shit though. Oh, that's brutal to hear. I don't want to hear that. Oh, jeez. And then I guess I can't even see if there's any... Like, it doesn't seem like it's really common to see the modifiers on the maps themselves. Like, we saw one expedition there. And that's it. That's the only thing we were being shown outside of Abyss, overrun by Abyss. I know that there's a much higher chance for just like any map at the moment to contain extra content, but it just feels weird to not be able to see it. Let's head north. And hopefully eventually we'll hit, say, a ritual with just a bunch of pack size and get something. It could just be bugged as well. People are saying that they're seeing tablets drop a bunch still. Other people are saying good 0. Yeah, that was what I thought, but why then is there on certain... Oh, certain notables visible? I'll pull it back up. Maybe I tried or like attempted that map and it stuck. That means I would have had to have backed out because I couldn't have died. Dude, it's really funny doing slash deaths. I like double checked. I was like, have I really not died? It's also way easier to level when you don't die. It's pretty enjoyable. Swapped to my softcore character for a bit yesterday, and just made me realize how little I was like trying to stay alive while playing that guy. Something else I never really put together is that until recently is the mod that reduces your, what is it, like no regeneration above 50%. I never really put together how dangerous that mod was. Like, I should play it as if I was ranged on it, I think. Or like I should play it like I play Shadewalker. Set up the earthquakes and then back off and kite. I don't need to rolling slam onto that shit. Oh, I never did the gear update. We'll do it after this. I also went through a stage where we were running Sunder. And then I got a perfect Jewelers and swapped it back to Earthquake. Sunder's pretty strong when you want to play things safe. But my issue with it is I don't want to use it all the time. And because I run Leech on my clear skill, if I'm not using it all the time, that means I don't have like a constant leash coming in. And that's super dangerous for mapping. So although it allows you to like play safer, more of like a full clear in front of you type play style, because of how slow I was attacking with it, I just wasn't super comfy. So can maybe swap back to it if we get a certain lineage, but for now Earthquake's been doing good. I feel like I've run, and I don't know. I really don't know how they set this up. I wish you as the player could see it, but like percentage of maps that have spawned as like certain mob types. But I have killed this fucking Bone Tyrant a lot on this character. And the only reason why it's stuck in my brain is because these like Titan-esque style boss fights, for some reason, Rolling Slam really just doesn't register with them. So I'm constantly not using, I'm not hitting with them, even though I should be. I need to stop corrupting essences that we actually want. Just rolled over a chaos one. Yeah, at the moment where this character was focused on slams, and then I thought I was gonna die sooner, and we were just gonna run it back with a different warrior builds. But I 100% want to try totem build at some point, and I want to try a shield build at some point. But it looks like the shield build is meta, so maybe we'll go totem first. Also the least, I know the least about totems, so we'd probably be going Warbringer and kind of exploring and doing a bunch of new stuff. I've never really gotten into playing minions or totems in PoE. Mostly enjoyed melee style of, or like, not necessarily just melee, but slam. I'm realizing people don't consider melee to be the same thing. It's like slam skills in PoE 1 might not be considered melee for some people. But I have run a bunch of casters. So we went and did, what was it? Ignite Prelif build at some point. That was incredible. Really enjoyed that. Then I did a corrupted, what was it called? What's the blood skill? I don't know if they added it in PoE 2.
Our supplies. I will make use of this.
Oh. Double T1. Oh, we'll go over gear in a sec. Jesus, okay. So we got the weapon setup basically prior to this stream. Or like, I think I had this last stream, but didn't show it off. We had the T3 hybrid and we had the T3 flat. And then the suffix was +6. What I was waiting on was a way to force the desecration onto the prefix, and we got that by getting, I believe it was double exalt. Exalt is always going to hit suffix. So I filled the suffixes out, ended up getting strength, which is pretty good. And then we got a Kurgle echoes desecrate on the prefix, and we hit the mod that we wanted first try. It did take us, I think, let me remember, I think 4 divines to hit this. We low rolled most of the time, and then this is a very high roll divine. And you might be thinking, wow, you got lucky. Well, we've got a second one. So we already have a T3 again, hybrid. All I need is the essence of battle, perfect battle, and then we can basically recreate this item again. At the moment, our offhand's kind of shitty. It was already set up like this, but this is a T2 base. It's a heavy great hammer, not a massive one. So I don't think I'm going to craft on that. But feeling pretty good about stuff. Made these gloves as well. So over 50 fire and close to 40% chaos res. Really strong. We got accuracy rolled on them on the prefix, which is whatever, but I was really happy with that yesterday. We're running a ring with 3 affixes because we don't need any res really. I focused on capping out chaos, and we're now capped. But again, I'm waiting on a collarbone before we do anything with that. And then this one again has 5 out of 6 mods. I'm swapping stuff around. I still want to keep some rarity going, but I also wanted to cap chaos, so this is the trade-off. And then I think the amulet as well is waiting for a collarbone. So collarbone is the rarest desecrated item, I think. This could eclipse this item pretty easily. I don't think we need the 40 spirit, honestly. What would I slam on this then? Just life? Just hit it with life, probably. And then just spam exalts. Let's do it. Okay. I don't know what to do now. These are identical, basically. And we've got 2 open prefixes, so like 79. I could use my ancient. Where is it? Ancient collarbone. Just 7 divine item if we were in trade, just kind of chilling in stash. I don't know. I don't want to. We're not crafting stream. We just kind of cruise through maps. Same. I'm just gonna chuck those for now. Come back to them. We could run. Let's try running overrun. Actually, hold up. Let me. Okay. Upgrades a normal or magic item to a rare item. This. Okay. That is runnable. We can run that. And then what we want to do is this. Whoa, shit, okay. This is going to be our, like, the most mods on a T14 we've run so far, I think. And we can unveil something pretty... Oh my god, damn it. Well, I mean, we have to take this. I'm not running it right now, but... Fuck. Alright. Well, we got that as backup. Streamer RNG, man. Boot the stream up, everything goes exactly as you'd want. Crits, this is honestly not that bad. Do we have the crit reduction? We don't. I kind of want to take it again, so... I don't think this is worth it. I wasn't running it on my other character.
Yes.
We'll swap for now. And then run this map. It's going to be an abyss. Can we hit it with Deli? What does Ire do? Magic? Sure. Oh, and then we still need to... Oh, this is guaranteed prefix as well. Could be. I hope not. This is really strong. This is actually, this would get us the most chances at jawbones, though. I'm pretty sure. It's just way more dangerous, though. Oh, stun buildup as well? Fuck. Who knows, maybe we do get fucked up on this map. Let's find out. Oh, and wait, normal monsters... There's not going to be normal monsters. I think I just did it again. I don't think we're going to run... Okay, that was stupid. If we're going to run Overrun by Abyss, they're all Abyssal monsters. So what is our final... T14? Wait, this is... Okay. This is also run, like, I can also just run this one. I don't know what happened. Ah, it's going to be a prefix, though. Or a suffix, so I'm not going to hit it. Unless I go up to 6 and then 50-50. Still the suffix. I don't really want to unveil it. These are all going to be really bad. Yeah. Can you run these maps without unveiling? For me, it would be this one, preferably. The chance to poison's pretty terrifying. So I'll probably just put it away. Let's run a few T14s with bosses. Do I actually only have one of these left? We have 3 of the unique ones. I am a little scared by... We could try it. Let's try one. Just to see how it feels. We've yet to put any points into our bossing atlas tree as well. I don't think we've gotten any. This boss should be pretty easy.
Hammer and anvil. Maniac.
Perfect essence of electricity, don't really care. Dude, fuck proximity. God damn it. It's the one thing that fucks my Hammer of the Gods instant one-shot free essence strategy. Sometimes I'll run away too fast and do no damage. Something that I thought was broken this league, and it turns out it's just hiding on the passive tree. Means that all of the builds that I've been doing have potential to get like 20 to 30% more damage. But you just need to find life leech, like fizz damage as a life leech somewhere else. So probably on your rings or on your gloves. But there's just a node. It takes 3 points on the passive tree to hit, which is just leech doesn't. It's worded differently than the support, so I'm wondering if it works differently. But I'll pull it up in a sec. Kind of want to limit test, see how much these things do. Deal with that later. It's this note down here. Life leech effects are not removed when unreserved life is filled. And it's just 3 points. So it's the trade-off of 3 points on your Atlas versus 1 support gem and an affix or 2 on your gear. And for like quality of life and just how I've got things set up, it's better just to use the support gem, but if they nerf the support gem moving forward, that still exists as an effect on the tree somewhere. That I can explain in a sec. It's pretty important to understanding Leech in Path of Exile. And in Path of Exile 2, Leech is like very different than PoE 1.
I'm not ready.
Dude, when these mobs get stuck, man.
I can't yet.
I've hit it a few times with the fungal boss as well. It's always really funny to see. So leech effects aren't removed when unreserved life is filled, means that how leech works is, let's see if there's an explanation. Yeah. When you deal damage, leech recovers an amount based on how much damage you dealt. There's a cap, and the maximum leech you can have is 20% of your maximum life. So I can go up to like 600 life a second from leech. Leech is recovered over 1 second, so if I hit somebody over the next 1 second, the maximum leech I can get in is like 600 life. However, if it caps out, so if it hits like my max life, it gets removed. If you take this node, or if you have this support gem, life leached by supported skills is not removed at full life. That just means that when I'm sitting at maximum life and I'm hitting enemies with Earthquake and then the Aftershock to Earthquake and then maybe the other Aftershock, every single time it's hitting enemies, I'm getting a refresh on the 1%, on the life leech, which is essentially 20% maximum life regen a second. So it allows you to keep the regen going, whereas if you didn't have access to that, it would feel like way more spiky. This boss might be scary. It should have a spirit tied to it. I don't really know. I don't know if it makes it like way stronger either. Frenzied Boar.
Dodge this.
No Aftershock. Seems like it's pretty easy still. So we can use this map to... Okay, so this should be a T14. Yes! Awesome. Slowly building up these weapons, man. Let me hit a really high IPD roll. Please. Please.
These are our supplies.
We'll take hybrid. Hybrid's pretty good.
As expected. Go.
IPD. Fuck.
Speak. Of course.
Alright. Bramble, crit, evasive, cooldown. Okay. That's totally fine. Can hit it with... We're gonna hit it with an abyssal. If it's prefix, we go and veil it. And then again, I'm imagining, okay, prefix for overrun, not prefix for any map. Fuck Incubator Queen, never again. Abyssal Pits always have a reward, and we're gonna go run an overrun by Abyss. My damage is very high now. But that doesn't matter. There's still certain bosses that also have like equally as much burst. I think we got a level 19 as well. Rolling Slam's up to 23. Earthquake's 25. I think that's maxed. Rolling Slam can go up, okay. I haven't been keeping up on stuff. Alright, this is going to be one of the hardest maps I think I've run. Fuck that. Expedition's probably fine. Let's actually see if I can get good tablet mods. Quantity, we have a 9% quantity of items? God damn. And a 7%. Alright, we'll just run these two. So 16% as well as more spirits. Spirits are kind of spooky here. Should be fine.
Are you the fisherman or are you the bait? Crush them!
Something I think we have enough juice for, so we'll probably end stream today by going for it. It's just the first tier of what's it called? Simulacrum, maybe? I don't know how difficult it is. Weird unique strongbox. Is that the one that reses, or is that the corrupted one? Corrupted one. I don't really care. That is spooky as fuck. Let's run it. Why not? We also got the maximum fire res shields, the unique, which I think is pretty lucky. It's really common, but the fact that we dropped it before we were, before we needed it is pretty nice.
I'm not ready.
We've also dropped a few exceptional bases so far. Two exceptionals that are like, I think they're both weapons. So it's 2-socket spear and then a 2-socket wand.
I can't yet.
So I don't think even playing the other character I ever saw a 3-socket 2-handed mace, but it's possible. Corrupted leveling boots.
I'm not ready.
We're definitely seeing a lot more monsters in maps, and it's just from swapping the Atlas. Not necessarily looking for more loot on it, but... Okay, well, turns out this was a terrible map for Abyss. It's just not fun at all. As long as we get a T15 out of it, I'll be happy. But if we don't even get that, I don't know what the fuck to say. Is this actually... Wait. Was it only that? Am I actually about to get completely shafted? How is this overrun? Abysses have 17 additional pits.
No mana.
Hello? I'm gonna go back to... We don't have any flash charges. I think I'm just spamming them. Grab that.
Go on. This is all we. I will make use of this. Of course.
There's gotta be some over here, right? 17 just up here in the left corner. Or is this... this is crazy if I get a single one. Got our map back at least. It's showing like they exist. So there's at least one more somewhere. But is there 17 more somewhere? Almost definitely not. There was two. There were two abysses in my 17 mod abyss map. Okay.
Speak. This is all we have. A useful trade. Time is of the essence.
That's fine. I don't want to brick it. Alright, we're gonna run a magic with the boss tab. I don't really care about Mansion in the Mists. We don't really need any lineage. Bloodletting would be nice, but it would also be incredibly likely to get me killed.
They are using you. Everyone is simply using you.
They forgot about something, that's for sure. All that stress. Oh shit, this is gonna be a really tough map for me to clear. Even with the gloves that... Oh my god. Even with the gloves that we do have, I still am looking for some plus gloves with +2 melee gems on them. I think they boosted the chance for ancients in 3. Yeah, 3.1 as well. I don't know where we're gonna use that. So that would be... Let me think. That's what we'd use for if we get a fractured speed suffix. I think you're right because that dropped from a chest. So even though we're rocking like a good chunk of rarity for, I feel like where we're at, I don't think the rarity affects the chests. Our health was dropping a bit low there. I think it was on death effects. Certain mobs were dropping desecrated. Is this overrun as well? What's going on, man? Next map we ran just had more Abyss in it than our overrun map. Oh shit. Another thing I need to be okay with is not panicking. So something I've seen myself do a good amount is clicking leap slam a bunch. And let me see. Yeah, this will happen. So like spamming leap slam will cause my character to like essentially what do you call it? I'm just fucking teabagging myself as I die, surrounded by a bunch of mobs. It's not a good look.
Face me!
So far we have yet to hit anything decent from like a higher tier rare weapon. Most of what we've got we've crafted. We do have 2 chance orbs as well. Not sure the best thing to use them on. Gonna full clear. I level 80. We've also definitely slowed down XP wise. So I thought we might hit 90 today. Probably just gonna hit 89. Could spam Tainted Paradise if there's any more on the map. Or the logbooks have a high chance of getting like Runic monsters or 100% increased experience with like 40% increased health. Never really thought about using logbooks for that, so maybe we'll try that too. Do a few logbooks end the stream. Jade Walker, holy shit. Ooh, right there. Can't get surrounded.
Crush them!
I'm like wondering why he's staying alive. Just dude's got regen on it. Earthquake isn't really meant to do a ton of damage. It's just meant to clear out the normal and rare monsters. Or normal and magic. So far, no desecrated items. Not too unlucky. I feel like if I'm full clearing, I expect at least one outside of the final boss. This place is huge, god damn. And no chests. Okay. Let's see what we got. Last Grasp. And Desecration. There we go. It's gonna take a while for me to get this shit. Don't know if there's a way to get a higher chance at, I'll need to look at it. Trying to farm desecrated items. I haven't looked at all.
Steel yourself!
But if it's like too rare, then maybe I just slam exalts on the items we're currently wearing. It just seems like the wrong play. So instead I gotta treat it like we're looking to craft a new item and just do it on that one instead.
Crush them!
I'm thinking about it. Yeah. I'm thinking about even just doing hardcore SSF again. Although the start of League, part of the fun is the economy. I also wasn't the biggest fan of... There are certain, like right now, the ritual tablet thing. Like it's definitely like an SSF issue. If I was in trade, I could just buy a few real quick. So we might start hardcore trade, and then if I continue to do these hardcore SSF playthroughs to like learn new classes and new builds, that'll just be the follow-up. But I'm enjoying this a lot. It also gives me some reason to exist in the PoE2 space. If I'm playing softcore and I'm playing off-meta stuff, the response you get is just essentially like, why? Nobody really cares. Whereas in hardcore, I don't even think... Like, Smith last league was super popular. So I don't think Smith is off-meta, even though currently nobody's really playing it. But getting an understanding of like how to play through hardcore means that I can make some hardcore specific content. Not super comfortable just yet, but I'm surprised at how far I've made it.
I need more time.
We're never chancing headhunters, but
I need more time.
whatever. Alright, after this, let me think. Might run a few logbooks and then head on into the simulacrum. I'm getting pretty close to not needing Hammer of the Gods anymore. At least for mapping. It's still gonna be really good for pinnacle bosses for a while. Pick those up even though we're never using a caster ring. Oh! I can click on the thing.
Go on. This is all we have, as expected. Go.
Fuck. I mean, we'll take it, but I guess that's guaranteed, right? We're guaranteed to have this T3, this T2, T3. So this is actually better than this one, right? 39.59. Yeah. All right. We're just chilling with the weapon bases to craft. Was I gonna do this thing? Did we? Is it just a single one? Now we can do it? No, you gotta do more than one or two. Okay. Let's check splinters. Should be up there. We have 50. I'm gonna go try it. I have no clue how this is gonna feel. Simulacrums are pretty scary, I think. I don't know if the 50 sim is scary or not. Because what does it cut you off at? And I guess it depends on the mods. That should be fine. If it's just 10, that doesn't make sense. I don't know. It might be the whole simulacrum, and it might just be the difficulty's lower when you put in 50. So we'll have to clear 15 waves. And there is no respawn at checkpoint. Okay, so I just trapped myself in a completely dangerous situation. I might even want to make... let's do it. I watched a clip of somebody dying. Let me at least grab it. Will of Life tap, and we can put that on Earthquake just in case there's some like mana drain mob or some shit. So it is 15. I remember the later waves being particularly difficult. We also don't have Mana Leech right now. Our Mana Leech is tied to Wind Dancer. Evasive penetrates. So again, anything penetrating elemental is fucking insane. So we have to play these really safe. Extra lightning, Jesus Christ. When it comes to the bosses themselves, unless that gets paired with like they get extra Ellie, I think we're gonna be fine. I don't think they do any Ellie. Alright, and it looks like their health pool is like really low. Bleed is not super good, but I think we got the charm.
Destruction!
We're chugging away, man. Currently at level 88, doing our first simulacrum. Completed our first weapon. Currently waiting on a... what would it be? We need an Essence of Battle, Perfect Essence of Battle, and a few different omens to make it guaranteed of putting a Desecration on the prefix. But the weapon we do have right now is fucking really solid. Rolling the strength on the suffix was actually pretty nice. Alright, more life. This is fine. And then the other the other part of the grind that truly is, it's just not happening yet, is I have 3 pieces of jewelry and I want collarbones for every single one of them, and we just haven't gotten any to drop. I gotta look if there's a way to farm them more consistently. This first simulacrum could actually end up playing out like our 4th ascendancy, where I was worried about nothing. I'm just not familiar with the difficulties as it kind of scales up. Reduced curse, all of this is fine. I guess if we see a set of modifiers that I'm scared of, I should just leave, huh? Can I leave in the middle of the map? I can, okay. Also, went over and did like a pretty long video going over passive tree mechanics, and it made me interested in trying out guided hand. So we're getting a bunch more ancestrally boosted attacks now, which is kind of cool. Monster life crits, crit we're fine with. Should one-shot him. Where'd he go? Dude, fucker dodged, man. I ran Simulacrum a lot of times in softcore, and I only ever saw the snipe helm at the end. Okay, this is the strongest one offensively we've hit so far. We do have max chaos res. I could swap back to armor applies to chaos, but this is part limit testing. Kind of curious to see how this will feel. When it comes to the normal and magic mobs here, I'm not super worried. Even the rares are fine, but if a boss spawns with these mods, or both of them, okay. Glad Kosis does this fucking AFK bullshit every now and then. Oh, gotta lock in, man. What the fuck? Gold amulet will take. Is that a heavy? Dude, stop giving me the oh my god. I would have really liked that item if it wasn't the fucking T2 base. Monster life damage, and damage is extra lightning.
You can't get rid of me.
This isn't too bad unless we start getting chain shocked. But yeah, this is still feeling pretty good. A bit of a scare there on with the mods plus the double boss, but is this T3? Yes. Yuck. Extra cold should be fine. Is this the smallest area? Yeah, I fucking hate this one.
I'm not ready.
He's doing his thing again. Should be able to hammer the gods' ass. Okay, attack speed. Life damage, chance to bleed. Bleed again, potentially tough. If we get hit by a massive bleed that offsets our recovery, it's dangerous, but I swapped over to an instant, partial instant flask, so we could spam that if we really care. For now, I'm trying not to use flasks as much and just letting the leech kind of heal everything. Getting surrounded because boss hitbox is super fucking weird.
I need more time.
Charmed shoes. I don't think we'd ever use evasion energy shield boots. Check their eye level though. 80? Yeah, whatever. I don't think we'd ever use a sapphire ring either. Did roll decent. Monster damage and damage is extra colds. Again, could get kind of spooky. Keep the leech up. Should be fine. As you saw there was a pretty good chunk of damage that guy just did. Rolling Slam should kill. I don't care about one-handers. We've hit a lot of bosses. Crit and monster damage. I guess this is like one of the worst case scenarios, maybe. We have 50% reduced from crit and then 200% armor on crit though, so I don't think it's that bad. Just in terms of like worst case scenario. Oh, can't move. And it's both of them. Fuck you. I think we stunned Kothis. I think we stunned them both. Should die here. It's corrupted blood. That's not good.
I can't yet.
How many bosses have we killed? Like 8? Did they just swap up Simulacrum too? I didn't even think of that. Alright, we have 2 more left. This is increased damage. And that's it. Not that bad. Double again. Can go over the VODs to just see how many fucking times we've killed these bosses.
I can't yet.
Only got a unique. It's a lot of armor and a lot of res. This could be good.
This was made by a skilled artisan.
Alright, final wave. Monster damage. Break armor. Really fucked. That's incredibly fucked. We just need to not have that happen.
Believe me, you
So we'll see how it feels, but
exile.
if the normal and rare mobs can fucking nuke my armor, that'll really not be good. Not feeling like it though. I'm gonna hammer the gods here, just to clear it all out.
Meat creature.
Homophobia. Almost one-shot him with just rolling slam.
My ancestors.
Koseth doing his thing. Hammer the gods should clear out a bunch of shits. I think Omniphobia is dead here. A lot of broken armor. Gonna back off. Alright, I think we're fine now. We did get chunked there. Went pretty low.
I made it stronger.
Yep. Could have told you that. Fucking Snipe Helm. They gotta change Simulacrum. This is some stupid shit. We did get a bunch of currency though, but like, I don't want to see this 10 times out of 10. But alright. Cleared our first 50 Splinter Sim. That was pretty scary content. The 50 Sim boss from
This is all we have.
Expedition was also pretty scary.
A useful trade. Time is of the essence.
It was a victory.
Then we can juice it a bit more. I put stuff into Fractured Mirrors just because I didn't want to increase the difficulty of my maps. But now we can go for something like... Yeah, let's not do that. Probably not that either. I mean, we could just go up here. No, nope. Delirium really just makes things harder, just across the board. We're just gonna go left. Although I feel like, nah, fuck it. That's gonna...
Go on.
I feel like this bricks maps. Like sometimes I don't want to run it with Deli. So whatever, we'll just do this. Cool. Cleared out what's left for the bosses. Let's see. I don't think... Do we really only have 10 breach? We have 10 breach and then 34 ritual. Let's hit this with a... Hell yeah, okay. Woodland, where do we want to go? Could hit the tower on the right. Let's cut over the mountains. That was kind of my stopgap for stream.
You are rotting from inside out.
We'll just kind of do a chill little farm sesh here, I think. Hopefully not anything too difficult. Unless something pops up that I can think of. But otherwise, we're just chilling on, waiting on Abyss currency, as well as essences. I do have a lot of expedition currency, so actually I'll try to roll a weapon with that too. But I feel like, maybe not. Maybe it's not that uncommon to roll high fizz damage as magic before it makes the items a rare. Play bulk could be good. 2 charms, let's take it. Holy shit. We got frozen. Is this a, no, just extra cold. Okay, so I need to run... We do need to get a belt upgrade with an extra charm and run the freeze charm. It's the first time we've been frozen in, I think, all of our maps. We're out of flash charges too. I wonder if something changed with my setup, like swapping to a different belt or something. Either that or I'm just spamming it more because we're dying more.
Fear will best you.
Something else I should be doing is spam corrupting belts. So any belt with like triple mod, like life, strength, fire, I should be corrupting, trying to hit +3 max fire on it. Once we get up to 5, I'm going to swap off of the Delirium, just turn it off. Good enough. We could also maybe swap to a better annoyance. Are we just running maps without flash charges on them? No? Yes, reduced flash charges gained. Okay. So it's probably some combination of me running more maps with that mod, and then maybe I had a belt that gave me more flash charges too or something. But I'm definitely feeling it. Fortress Tower Shield T5. I'm not in the market for a new shield, although I would take essentially our current shield, but with +3 max fire. That would be the actual Abyss. Take that over the +5 or +6 unique. Oh fuck, dude! I got excited for a sec. Actually, this thing could kill us. Holy fuck! Again, proximity tangibility just fucks me up, man. It it corrupted to Essence of Battle, but not perfect. This checkpoint should give us our flash charges back, right? How do we get over there? Right side? Left side.
Need mana.
If we got enough jewelers, I can put life tap on Leap Slam.
Face me.
Damn, I'm just gonna walk by this rare.
No mana.
Yeah, full flask easy. These things are pretty beefy, looks like. So I definitely don't want to get hit by the slam. This is weird. I don't know why they're so strong. Ton of loot. Let's see if we got anything.
Speak. This is all we have. Gold is useless to me. Take it.
I guess. Hold up.
I will make use of this.
T1, T1. Holy.
Of course.
I don't know if we need armor replies to Zelly, but that could work. Probably rather have strength. So fizz damage reduction, strength, max fire. For T1 it goes up to... Yeah, this is something where I don't even know if we essence. I don't think we need to. Good luck on the Regal. There we go. Chill on it. Could just start running Breach, honestly. Try to get some Breach splinters. That boss should be pretty easy. I'm trying to look for Citadels. Haven't seen one yet. But we're just cruising. Let me check.
What is it?
We need to collect. I have many services. Find more breach.
Welcome. The name.
Okay, so what I want to do is how many... 100 order... to artifacts elsewhere we do. Is order weapons? Broken circle. I see.
I've got a few more.
Looking for a high fizz that we can possibly fracture.
I think I can see an aspect lurking. You've got it all wrong. Let's try something different with the front end.
Wait, this is a heavy. Fucking A, man. I think this is why I stopped doing it. That's just straight. Oh my god, it's straight up T2 hybrid.
We could add one more.
So I don't even think we do that. I think we just take it. We just keep having these bases. And if we get enough, I guess we could just build them out without the essence.
I've got a few more. I could reshape this with a little work. I believe this weapon can still be all.
Well, I guess that's something I gotta get used to then.
What else do I have? What? You don't see that?
The waiting sim.
Yeah, I'll get my lens. It's easy. Let's try something different with the front. We could add one more aspect to this. A sliver of Verisium would do wonders. There's certainly room for improvement. I've got a few
Weird what
more.
base types it picks, man. +5 melee is not that bad. Yeah, that is the same roll, right? Yeah. Let's check what we
This
get.
one has a hidden side.
Add a modifier maker is fucking dumb. Whatever.
Pretty sure you've got it wrong. Want to know what I see? I think we can do better with some of
Fuck
these
you.
aspects.
Can use that for recomp.
There's always room for again. Never ends.
God, I need to get okay. Off stream I'll do I'll clean my tabs up, which is too much. I don't know what I'm feeling. Could keep mapping, but I'm kind of chilling right now. Something else we picked up was we got a maximum all res on the chest piece. Difference is about 100 armor. And a bit of regen, but definitely gonna swap over to this. Wondering if there's anything else we can try to craft right now. I guess I could just hit these with yeah, we got a bunch of jawbones. I could just hit them with the desecration and just hope it lucks into the prefix. Just no reason to gambit though. What I'm actually thinking about is corrupting certain pieces of gear, because we do have like decent alternatives, I think. Like this amulet, right? This amulet's almost identical, comes with more spirit, which we don't really need. So if we had just rolled 20% increased on the gold Amy, I'd be super happy. I don't think we need the int. So I could just hit this with... No, I don't know. The desecrated... Let's see. Yeah, we have no collarbones. Desecrated mods are just too good for Smith. So we'll chill on that one. Something like this was really strong. Just the prefixes. Or, sorry, just the maximum mana. I guess that could be whittled. This was okay. Like, there are certain... What is this? There are 2 modifiers, and then technically any of the resistances. If I just hit these with Chaos orbs, just see what happens. That's a much better ring, but it just low rolled on the rarity. Ah, that's not bad. It's a lot of life. What's my biggest upgrade here? I don't think we have any belts. This I think I just spam with Chaos. Life roll I feel like on that's too low. This one I think we just hit with a Chaos actually. Is that identical? No, it just has strength on it, gotcha. So it's a 50-50 with the Chaos. And then all we're looking for, I guess it's not a 50-50. The prefixes don't really matter. The only one you'd hit is armor. And then the suffix, you go for 1 more res, and we don't really need another res at the moment, so I'm down to hit it with the... Just gonna corrupt it. Got an extra res anyways. I think that's just an upgrade. We're losing a bit of armor, but we're gaining 50 life. As well as charm. Can't be frozen now. I might put something in here for stun. Especially, yeah, actually, there we go. Do we have any unique ones that are good? Could go golden charm too. I don't think so. Yeah, nothing yet. Okay. So that gave us a bunch more strength. Otherwise, very similar belts. This one I'm gonna hit with some... Nah, we're saving Chaos. I can't spam Chaos. And then I guess because of that, we're gonna corrupt this as well. No change, all good. Still have it as backup. Okay. Let's check fire. No way do they all have that. Okay, I guess that's why they're in here then. What we can do on this is hit it with a rib. Only thing we're looking for on the gloves, I think, is the suffix, so it's whatever. Not bad. Stronger boots for defense, but not for farming. So these maybe are the pair of boots I should be wearing in most maps. And then if I want to swap to farm, I can go these other ones. Not that bad. Fire Chaos. All fire evasion. Oh, this is double T1? Yeah, double T1 prefix. This was insane. If we ever get the essence that adds move speed, maybe throw it on those boots. We also got a double rarity helmet. So what would I pop on? Probably fire res, or... I mean, our helmet right now is just negative res. So it doesn't matter what we'd put on it. But if we go fire res, it might open other stuff up. It'd probably actually be strength. And then it's just like a 1 in 3. Doesn't seem helpful. So maybe it is chaos, actually. 16 to 19 chaos, and then take a 15% fizz damage reduction away, which seems like the dumb thing to do, but I could try it out just to get a shit ton more rarity. Down to try it. So we're going chaos. I'm hitting it once with an exalt, and then we're hoping it's suffix and a good suffix. I mean, it's resistance. And then we're gonna hit it with desecration, and then hopefully go grab life, I think. Hybrid. Civil life will open. I don't think that would get us to 150. No, yeah. I have to swap up gloves and the rings. This ring. But not bad. I mean, hit it with a final graded exalt. It's probably going to be mana. I do have a homogenizing, but with everything that's on there right now, I think I could just roll defense. Like it would guarantee no mana, but I want to save homogenizing for something different, I think. Yeah, let's just hit it. See what we get. That's insane. Holy. T1. Alright, so this helmet, I feel like I'm going to do the math off stream. I think it's just better. This is 200 life. We go up to 340. There's 100 extra life. Over the Hollow Mask. We get resistances back and we can swap off. We get 40 rarity. So we're now up to 126. And we're over on chaos, so potentially it's just this ring on the left. All I need is a 20 or more. Right? What were we at? 26. We need 25 item rarity more. That's still going to be a double. So I don't know if there's an actual breakpoint for 150 rarity or if it's just try to get as close to it as possible. But yeah, we'll do the math on this. I'm guessing the new helmet is better. How much more armor do we get as well? $2,000 more armor. So It's 7%, and then from armor it's 79 versus 22%. Oh no, okay. That second mod is just your total. So we're losing 10% phys damage reduction. But then we're gaining 100 life. It's kind of brutal, but it might be worth it for farming. Anyways. Trying to see. There's this node as well, which could make up for it. Molten Being. You need Isolation. I think Guilt and Disgust are pretty cheap. So all you have to do is get decently lucky on an Isolation eventually. Get more phys damage reduction. In the meantime, this helm was it's gonna be difficult to give up. I also just realized this ring could roll item rarity. So there is that possibility. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it. Pretty big craft at the end of stream. Pretty happy with where the character's at. Oh, we were checking without even using maximum life socketable. Yeah, this is 150 more life. Trying to think of where else we can get fizz. There's nothing, man. It's just more armor. Putting 4 points down here for increased. This is okay. If we took all 4 of these points, I think. So it'd be around like 250 armor becomes 250 evasion becomes 250 armor again. Is another 60% increased armor? No, it isn't. It's just 30%. It's only these nodes then? Not worth, I don't think. It is pretty weird, the scarcity on armor increase versus... There's a ton of hybrid over here. Rage could be okay. This wheel up here is honestly okay, especially if we path up and grab melee damage. So that's a possibility. Maybe we break away, so it's we go 4 points up top. We take the attack speed out. We're at a point where we could take these 2 block nodes off. I just have to commit to our current shields. Then we get a bunch of points back, I think. At least, so that's 3, that's 4. So we'd get 9. And then we're already up here, so it'd be 7 to path. Could remove these eventually and just swap to these. I don't know. I don't know what's worth it at the moment. It's tough. That gets us a jewel as well. Probably go up there eventually for that jewel, or go up here for it. There's no defenses over here though, I don't think. Only for going hybrid. Something else we need is just more armor scraps. I can start grabbing things with quality up and start salvaging them. Just not the biggest fan of that shit. Kind of want to end it with this trial, actually. Probably take a good amount of time, though. We did get an ultimatum. Let's go do an ultimatum. And let's try the new... should we? There's a good amount of corrupted blood in there. Deadly, deadly. What is the worst? Let's see. PV2. Ultimatum. What is deadly? Balak the Sky Seer. Is that the one that killed me the first time? Yes. I'm not feeling it. I'm gonna do one map with the new helmet, see how it feels. And we're gonna go do currency map if we got it. Rarity. Can't path to it. There we go. Fuck no. Augury's the OG, man. Spent too much time running this shit back in 0.1, I feel like. Takati Zyre. Don't know which one that is. I don't think it's one we've used, though. Nope.
I need more time. You were no worry.
I mean, this is feeling fine so far. Getting up to 12,000 armor with Shattered up. I guess the only thing this is gonna make like super apparent that I might feel is Shadewalker. Shadewalker is gonna do 15% damage faster. 15% more damage. So I just have to react 15% faster. Which I don't think I've ever been that close to dying based on that shit. We've been getting spiked today with just LE damage. Dude, mobs that are just impossible to roll past on maps with like tight corridors. Pretty rough. I thought I really enjoyed seeing the starfish around, but when it's on a map like this, not so much. Holy dude. Got a good expedition. I haven't been able to gauge expedition difficulty either. Sometimes they feel particularly scary, other times not so much. Alright, probably last map. This was fairly juiced, in terms of rarity at least. And it's put me to sleep. I might look to maybe keep this as my character that I play off stream, and then maybe pull him up every now and then, and start up a new, could do a new character. I might not do warrior again, immediately. But there is something, like I am interested in bleed and ignite builds. I haven't put too much time into them either. Either that or, wonder if there's totem ignites. Oh, dude. This guy dodged perfectly. Missing hammer on some like low tier boss. Oh jeez, dude.
Speak. These are our supplies. Gold is useless to me. Take it.
All right, we're gonna put this helm away for a little while. I think we're fine. Boost him with the 40% increased item rarity helm. Now we just need some either gloves or these gloves are insane. Gloves or a new ring that has item rarity on it. Probably not our gloves. It's insane. The current setup. That is 100% the regen. So if you haven't felt that on any other characters, like focus on trying to get your regen uptime as much as possible. I wish it was easier to show this off, but let me go back in there real quick. So anytime I want to dodge roll, it's going to pop down, but I am going to do that regardless. Look at this number. So this is total life recovery, or like leech is going to pop up down there. So and it's just like not set up, but like if I have the, if I'm using seismic and every earthquake is using seismic and there's more mobs around or whatever, it's just constantly a massive increase in life regen every single time I'm hitting or every single time I'm getting hit. Wind Dancer's proccing it. So I'm definitely taking a lot of damage still. It's just my regen's also really high.
Yes.
But Smith is really strong. Just across the board for Elemental, we have Ellie capped. We've got 50 as fire here. We've got, I think this is 30 total. So up to like 80 armor applies to Ellie, which is okay. The Fizz is fire. What else? What was I going to say? I guess it isn't complicated. That's it. Extra life, extra strength. Overall, really strong. Trying to think for these gloves what I want to do for the prefix. Do we have too much fire? We kind of do. So I'd put chaos on it and then hope the third mod would be the melee gems. We hit the prefix. That's good. Let's find out. I've ran this a bunch. Done this a bunch in softcore. Chances of you hitting melee gems here is really low, and then chances of it being +2 is even lower. Item rarity is enough. Not super happy with that, but I will take it. And then just see what we go with the Exile Slams. Is that hybrid? It was hybrid, but overall, like, okay-ish gloves to potentially swap out when we're looking to do more rarity. Currently, it drops the chaos down. So I just need to figure out either getting chaos socket, like I mostly want to get chaos socketables and then be able to swap to something like this. But these gloves aren't even that, they're good, but they're not great. I'll try to figure something out. I do want to hit 150. We need 24. Could get it from an Ami as well. Do we have any gold? Got a gold ring. So this ring's insane, actually. Drop too much chaos. 28%. And we're only 10 over. We need 20 more chaos to go up. I'll hit it twice. Thought so. If that had rolled higher, closer to 40, I would have been less okay just slamming, but probably gonna do it. Alright. GG's, dudes. I'm out of here. I'll think about maybe rolling a new character. Or, let me see when the next... Nah. The race characters are separate characters, right? So I just need to detach that. If I'm going to run the race, it's just going to exist and disappear. But if I want to keep streaming and have goals, probably new character. But maybe we'll look to do that next week. This week we'll push to at least 90. Maybe get a second weapon swap setup, or like a second weapon in our offhand setup, and try to clear some of the pinnacle content. At the moment we've done 2 of the 50 splinter bosses. We've yet to see a citadel. The ritual boss is going to be brain dead easy. The breach one I think is going to be similar. The citadel bosses themselves are going to be really easy, and then I could easily die to his name's not Exarch. What's his name? Pinnacle bosses PoE2. Hello? Dude, why is this so hard to find? What the fuck? Internet is terrible with just AI generated shit. Arbiter. We could 100% die to Arbiter. So I'm saving that boss for last. I want to clear most everything, at least the first tier of most everything. And then give the low level Arbiter a go. And hopefully not die. But that could be our killer. And of the things that could kill us, like, I'd be okay with dying to that. But, alright, yeah. Gonna chill. Catch you guys in the next one. I might do another video this week. I haven't decided. I was trying to figure out if I could do react videos, but I don't know what I'd be reacting to anymore. The idea of piggybacking off of people's content right now just doesn't feel good. But yeah, thanks.